The epics serve as a comprehensive account of the great cultural, social, political, and moral ethos of the historic past. Ever since the political rejuvenation of the right wing in 2014, the government has been promoting the cultural ethos of the Hindu way of life. The teachings of the great sages and traditions have come to the fore, and indigenous knowledge has become a mainstream discourse. Namaste and welcome to TFI Post. I am your host Sabita Mishra. If you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you are watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. Let's begin with the video report. The efficacy of the great epics of Ramayan and Mahabharat has been instrumental in determining our contemporary culture. The recent address of the Foreign Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar at Banaras Hindu University sheds light on the significance of the two great epics in shaping our day-to-day discourse. He highlighted how, as a child, he was given religious instructions at home, which shaped his moral and psychological ethos. He went ahead to highlight the prominence of the traditional Hindu culture in guiding the present government machinery in refining its policy documents. He gave his personal example to suggest that he has drawn inspiration from the strategy adopted by Bhagwan Ram in bringing together the various groups under one umbrella for a particular cause. He drew a similarity between this strategy and the present-day geopolitical theory of coalition building. His statement implied that India is following in the footsteps of Bhagwan Ram and the ideals of Ram Rajya will soon be national ideology. This is a clear indication that the foreign policy of India is inclined towards bringing like-minded countries together to face a common enemy. The External Affairs Minister further voiced that the policy of the Modi government unequivocally stands for the cultural renaissance of the Hindu philosophy. He explained that the cultural diplomacy of central government is aimed at restoring our rich traditions for the benefit of the world, and a genuinely democratic and pluralistic world order is not possible without taking refuge in Indian heritage. This statement clearly indicates that India is all set to play a leader's role in the geopolitical arena. That is to say, the way the current world order is collapsing, the world will be forced to look towards India in order to overcome the catastrophe of modern times. Dr. S. Jaishankar, while addressing an event at the Kashi Tamil Sangamam, illustrated how magnificently the temple have preserved and promoted our culture and history. Pointing out the contribution of the temples to society and nation building, he drew attention to the prominent role that temples played in the promotion of arts and craft, especially the architectural marvels. The discourse of minister was centered on how India can effectively develop its culture as a mechanism for soft power. The curriculum around cultural tourism, cultural diplomacy, and rejuvenation of the cultural heritage is significantly redefining the role of New India on the global front. The nation, being the oldest and the only surviving ancient civilization, can contribute to the world on diverse fronts. Furthermore, the Modi government can effectively use indigenous cultural ethos to build significant soft power around it. The nation lacks at present on the global front as it does not have a mass following which the Japanese animation movies or Korean K-pop enjoys. Developing a soft power around culture would be a diverse and more lasting idea given the failed state of affairs of present-day Western art in India. Dr. S. Jaishankar, who recently took part in the Nagarathar Natukotai Chettiar's traditional procession to the Kashi Vishwanath temple and the Ganga Aarti at the Dashwashwamedha Ghat, can be said to be promoting the essence of the Hindu culture both within and outside the country. He highlighted that the government has in the recent past carried out various rejuvenation and infrastructural developments in the ancient cities. Throwing light on the cultural diplomacy of the current regime, he informed that Varanasi will be hosting the G20 Development Ministers meeting in the near future. The policy of the government is centered on utilizing the growing might of the civilizational ethos of India. During the COVID times, various leaders used the references of our cultural past to denote that India can play a significant role in the times of crisis. That is to say, the government through its cultural diplomacy looks to capitalize the soft power of the great cultural heritage.